So last time you saw us, it was all about our close encounters. I'm sure y'all were laughing on your end, but we were crying on ours. So this episode is all about our highlights of season 2 and what we learned going into season 3. I hope y'all enjoy. So we're going to start this episode off with Hood taking his wife hunting for the first time in Texas.
So Justin had been in Texas with the guys hunting with Jeremy for a few days. I flew in right at the end once the guys left to do a family vacation and try to get either my first deer or my first hog.
There really isn't many other places like this. To be able to come out here and hunt in the hill country of West Texas, it really is just beautiful out here.
The first evening we went out to a property that they had been seeing a bunch of hogs. The thought was that maybe I could get a hog under my belt before I tried to get my first deer.
So Jeremy puts us out at this place, and it must have only been about 10 minutes after he left, and we had this smaller hog coming in.
He got settled under the feeder, and I decided that that would be the shot that I would take. And I still remember to this day, the first thing I asked Justin was, where did it go? It was laying on the ground. Where'd it go?
You didn't go anywhere, you dropped it.
Dang, Patty, can you give me some shooting lessons? I'd sure appreciate it.
See, at first, I thought Justin was trying to sabotage his wife by giving her a one shot. I mean, this gun has a track record of like 0 on the first shot, but she manages to break the curse and kill this thing with the first shot. Good job, Patty.
This year, my most memorable hunt had to have been when I took Gunner and he was able to kill his first rack buck. I mean, just the hunt in general, with him praying in the stand and everything else, the way that worked out, it was just very inspirational and just a hunt I'll never forget.
So now it's late season and Chase and Gunner's been helping me all weekend on a school hunt, and I told Chase, take the kid hunting this afternoon.
So me and Gunner get in the stand and there's not much happening. Other than us playing games on the phone and stuff, we're just watching the green field. So as slow as this afternoon was, I wasn't surprised. I look over and I see Gunner sleeping on the job. So as I'm getting ready to wake Gunner up from his nap, I look out into the field and there's this nice deer standing there. So as I'm getting Gunner ready to shoot this deer, getting his gun and getting him situated or whatever, he does one of the most inspirational things I've ever seen. Before he would even take the safety off of his gun, he bowed his head and said a quick prayer. I mean, that just, for one, shows you how important this was to him, and for two, just shows you that his heart's definitely in the right place. And I definitely was proud to be a part of that hunt at that time. So when Hunter wraps his prayer up, he says amen, he clicked the safety off, and he was ready to go. He put a great shot on this deer, and I couldn't have been any more excited. Neither could he. He was literally about to cry, I think.
What a shot, Gunner. Congratulations right there, buddy.
So, me and Chase were hunting, and he woke me up about 5 o'clock. We saw this big old buck. He was about 8 point, maybe 8 or 9. He's a big old buck, about that big. Shot him right up under the shoulder. Smoked him. Hopefully he won't be that far.
Heck yes, that was so awesome. So we give it a little time, we text his dad, and he's super excited, and it was truly wonderful. And we get down, go find the deer, and it was high fives all the way around. This hunt is one that I'll never forget for as long as I live. I mean, to see a little boy do that, I mean, for one, he killed a great deer, and for two, just the fact that he prayed before he pulled the trigger, it says a lot, and it's something that we could all learn from.
One of the highlights for us in season 2 was Chase getting it done again late season. That's 2 years in a row Chase has come through on the last day, the last hour for us. And that's just a highlight in itself to get it done the last day, last hour.
So after this crazy week, everybody finally they had to go back home, so they left pretty much me there. And so I had 1 or 2 extra days, and I saw some good deer, didn't end up killing anything until the last one, and I made it count. I finally struck blood. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's down over there. Oh man, I just don't even know what to say. It's the last day of the season. Man, it's the last day and this deer, oh my God. Dear Lord, I just thank you so much. God, just thank you so much for this opportunity that you've given me to take this wonderful animal. I'm just oh, thank you. I know I don't deserve it, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Man, it just goes to show you that, I mean, you trust in the Lord, I mean, He'll pull through, really. I mean, honestly, it just, I'm just tickled to death. I don't know if you can tell, but I am just tickled to death.
What a heck of a deer chase. Congratulations. This is 2 years in a row you've pulled off some great footage for us on the last day. My highlight for season 2 wasn't my kills, it wasn't my adventures, but Carter's adventures. Because this year I started getting him into the woods and outdoors and showing him God's creation and wildlife.
Say me and Daddy's on. Say at the barn, babe. It's a Lipton. January 31st. We gonna kill a deer.
Did you have fun hunting, Daddy? High five. That's what I'm talking about. Say boom, baby.
Boom, baby.
Good job. Season 2 was a tough year for me. I didn't have many kills on camera, but I had a blast anyways, enjoying it, just watching everybody else's expressions on their kills. Going into season 3, I hope I can do a little better on my own, but as a team we can do better because we had some tough breaks this past year.
You know, the major thing that I believe we all learned this season is that you don't have to kill to be successful. In a way, we knew that before, but you know, looking back at our highlights, all of them involved another person. Matthew was taking Carter, I was taking Gunner, Justin was taking his wife. We were introducing people into the sport, and I think that was the most important thing that we did this season, just as overall, what we enjoyed and how we learned.
Hey, fans, 1, 2, get ready for season 3.